Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. In the last episode, we got into the Pharaoh Automated Solutions, which is, I believe, where the big bad machines originated from, like the Corruptor, as well as the Deathbringer.
Like what's left of it.
Right. And we're starting to get a better understanding of this world that we were born into. And Spiritual Summit. I am not super interested. But thank you for suggesting that I read Spiritual Retreat, I guess. I don't know. Actually, let me get some of that Ridgewood. Yeah, sure. And what else is here? And we also got the bios of Ted Pharaoh, who I believe was the CEO of Pharaoh Industries, as well as the bio of Elizabeth Sobek, who I guess we're assuming is Aloy's mother, but judging by the proximity or the closeness to which the genes match for Aloy and Elizabeth, I'm assuming that Aloy is actually Elizabeth's clone.
At the corporation, they blamed this place for something bad.
Oh, I guess we should be reading all that stuff, but ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know if I don't know, maybe I should do a lore episode for this game too. It might be warranted considering that the developers have done an amazing job at world building. Just definitely one of a kind. You don't see a lot of
way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Not Lancehorn Lens. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I haven't fought a lot of Lancehorns, so I guess I wouldn't mind having some of their...
find a way to hang on up here. Guess I can too.
Oh, Aloy's cold. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Sure. Thankfully, there's these very well placed, conveniently placed, rather, yellow things that I can latch onto and all that stuff. Gotta do some side exploration, because there might be the whatchamacallit. Oh, okay, I thought I might have missed something there. Because we might be able to find a power cell, which I'm hoping will let us get the Iron Man suit, or suit of armor and all that stuff. Can you imagine if I could like zip around this world as Iron Man? Well, you know, not Iron Man himself, but you know, with badass armor.
This began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Yeah, so there was a data point earlier in our last episode. If you watched the last episode, which I'm assuming you have, then you would have heard it too. But basically, it's a data point stating that that Pharaoh Industries, although they're known for making automated AI-controlled stuff, is switching its interest over to making human-controlled machines instead. And he said that well, basically Ted Pharaoh said, don't worry about it, you know, I mean, it seems a little weird, but...
Snow will clear soon. Like breath on the air.
Don't worry about it, it seems a little weird, but it'll all make sense soon. So I think that's what was happening. I think, basically, he realized that the machines were rebelling for whatever reason, and he decided to just, you know, invest in making human-controlled machines instead, like the scummy bastard he was, just to capitalize on all that crap rather than, you know, trying to fix his mistakes and all that shit. But I wonder what caused the AI to go berserk in the first place. It must have something to do with Hades. Maybe Hades realized that Aloy's mother, Elizabeth Sobek, was a threat or something? All hands on deck. I don't really want to read it right now. Did I miss a... Oh my god. Oh, jeez Louise, I could have fucking died there. Did I miss a data point somewhere? I feel like I have. I feel like maybe I should have climbed up the ladder a little higher earlier, but like, where does this lead exactly? You know what? Let me try something here. Instead of going up that way, let's see what happens if we continue to climb up. Because it does seem like we can take like the outside route, but I don't know if that's really what I want to do. But, oh jeez, this... Like, the waypoint's leading me outside. But why is it leading me outside? Is this... This is it, is it not? So why could I have gone out the other way? Banda Sea Incident. Well, I'm not really interested in reading that right now. Maybe later. What do you got for me? Detonating blast trap. Sure, why not? Does this lead anywhere? Oh, we can drop to the ledge. Interesting, and I'm assuming I can't actually go down there. Really wish I knew what I was doing. Like, if I'm not supposed to be going a certain place or what. Okay, well, I mean... I know I can't drop, but there is that ledge over there that I can definitely get it onto. Which it won't let me jump to. Fair enough. Okay, well, I guess we're supposed to come here then. But am I, though? It doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right at all. You can drop to the ledge. Fair enough. And do that. And then do that. But what does that get me? Why am I even given this option? I don't understand this cruel world I was born into. What the hell? I don't get it. What am I supposed to do here? Can I not go up now? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna go back down. I apologize if I'm making all the wrong choices here. But I feel like maybe... Oh, jeez. Okay, nice clipping and catch there, Aloy. I thought maybe you didn't have it in you to clip through the wall there, but thankfully I was wrong. Okay. It's funny because going down ladders is a little janky because she can go to the side and stuff. I feel like if I don't take the off the beaten track or whatever, then I might miss out on some stuff here. It could be wrong, and I could just be wasting everyone's time. Where would this lead? Why is this here? Just so very confusing. Is this just to, like, confuse me? Or maybe when we get to the top, the tower will start toppling and we have to, like, get out of dodge really quickly or some such nonsense. You see that? Well, that's... I don't need to go through here to get that, actually. Oops. Where does this lead? To hell. Right down to hell. Can I pry this open? I cannot. Alright, so I'm a little confused about, like, all the different options or different ways to get up this tower. Not sure why I'm given the option here. Maybe to collect all this stuff along the way? I wish I knew. I really do. I really wish I knew. But sadly, I do not have the answers. Is it raining or is it snowing? I can't really tell right now. Okay, so this is basically where I was earlier, and I was like, oh, why can't I get here? This is it. Right. Yes, and that's how we get up to this place, if we so choose. Not sure why I'm given the option. Again, I keep saying it over and over again. Just trying to make sense of it in my head. You know, like, saying the same shit over and over again until it,
Way up.
starts to dawn on me.
All it takes is a few good handholds.
Sure. Okay. Whoa! Holy crap-oli.
Alright, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Right, that's cool. But before I go up there, let me see what's up here. Because that's an obvious, very obvious path that I can climb. Who the hell put in metal burn and blaze in here? Good grief, man. Are you trying to tell me that someone's been here? Are these yellow marks like placed here by some other vagrant? Like primitive vagrant? Or were these like part of the structure? Good grief. Is that rock or metal? Why do I have so many questions? Why can I rappel down? Hey, we got a power
Another
cell.
Power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
Oh, please don't make me drop down the entire tower. Please don't. Where am I? Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was actually just gonna go rappel down the entire thing and I have to do this all over again. But thankfully, I was wrong. Anything in here? No, I already looted that. Never mind. Okay. Can I override this door? Nope. What am I examining that thing for? I'm assuming I am examining it with my focus. FAS Executive Data Storage. Secure 3 zettabyte storage rack, 6% power remaining. Zettabyte.
Data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
That's it. One file. One file. Or, oh, okay, I see. Whoa.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Huh. So, before I access this next one, I think Ted Faro probably had a thing for Elizabeth, judging by the way he kind of approached her. I think he had a thing for Elizabeth. Elizabeth may have shared some feelings for him initially, is my assumption. But when Faro Industries went military styles, Elizabeth didn't like that for obvious reasons. And so decided to leave and found her own industry, Miriam Industries. And Ted was like, "Oh, I'm gonna sue you, blah blah blah, etc. etc." And so I guess he brought her in to try to fix his stupid mistake.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Yeah.
Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
It's a fair point.
A final file has been recovered.
Oh, okay. So in our last episode, we got some of the advertisement points or the selling points for some of the Pharaoh machines, and a lot of them are self-replicating. And one of the things that they all have in common is that they consume biomass, as in they do eat organic matter, and in order to power themselves as well as replicate and all that stuff. Oh, is this the highest point in the game? Well, I mean, besides the surrounding environments, this is actually really fucking beautiful. Holy crap. This is so beautiful. I can't get enough of this. I want more. I just want to stay here, watch the world go by, and meditate. But anyways, I'm sure you guys wouldn't be into that. But yeah, all the machines are capable of using biomass, so that's what she's talking about. The things eating us. I mean, she actually explained it, so I guess I didn't really need to explain anything there, but... Alright. Hello?
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
No.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
And you may have...
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Now, you may have noticed me fucking around with the angles.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, You have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that feral robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name.
I'm a people person.
Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Holy shit, this guy... They actually modeled the guy to look like Lance Reddick. If you don't know who Lance Reddick is, look him up. He played, amongst other roles, he played Philip Broyles, which is the most famous one in my mind because I love the TV show Fringe.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her.
Clone.
Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that feral robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I have questions.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you've still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
So yeah, what I was saying, the whole clone thing. Yeah, have you noticed that Aloy's voice and Elizabeth Sobek sound the same? And Elizabeth Sobek just looks like an older version of Aloy, which is what I was trying to do with the whole moving around the camera thing. Hope you guys didn't get sick from that, but anyways.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect feral robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no.
Whoa.
I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Okay, I was kind of worried that I might only ask one question.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
What's up with the shoelaces going through your skin?
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Alright, fair enough.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Wait, where is this exactly? Oh, shoot, can I not? Okay, never mind. I guess I'll, try to find out when I get out of here.
Getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Did I actually get to, like, the bottom floor? Oh, no, I didn't. I was like, holy crap, how long is her rope gonna be? Because it seemed like she had an infinite supply of rope somehow. I learned, of the ancient past.
On my eyelashes.
And I've also reached level 50. Fantastic. That's funny. It's also funny how the, learn of the past achievement seemingly had no, trophy icon. Alright, so I guess we're back at ground level then. Interesting. I'm expecting royal rumbles as we try to get out of here. Is my, guess anyways. Are you a spy for the, Eclipse, Rat? You're a spy, aren't you? You're a spy. Get over here. That's right, spy. No, I don't want your meat or your skin. Thank you very much. Okay. Go to the Grave Horde. Holy crap-oly. Okay, so it's taking me all the way over there, which is actually good because I do need to collect this metal flower, the Banuk figure, as well as do a moment's peace. But maybe I should do this before I do that. Might be a good idea. Alright, well, let's set that to be our next objective. And in the meantime, we're gonna try to get out of here. And hopefully not run into any opposition as we try to book it. I'm still expecting an army to come in to blast me in the ass, but so far we've been quite lucky in that doesn't seem like there's any resistance forthcoming. I'm hoping anyways. Rodney? Ah, Charger Rodney. Yes, please. Alright, let's get to a fireplace and... or a fireplace, a campfire. And then end the episode off there. Oh, I wonder if I got a Charger version of Rodney because the nearest mount types were Chargers. Interesting. Alright, let's just book it. To the campfire!
Let's see you catch us.
Please don't catch me. I beg of you. Please don't catch me. Alright, Rodney, we're good. Alright, peace out. Okay, well, let's end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow, and then we will probably head over to Pitchcliff to carry on with Ezra's, Urson's, Ebert. That's it. That's his name, right? Ebert's quest to find Elsa?
This'll help.
Egad? Shit, all I remember is that their names start with E. That's about it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. We'll go get the alcoholic guy's sister found and all that stuff, hopefully. Or at least, maybe. We'll see. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have good breakfast.